Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. The hair's getting bigger because it's humid outside. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture, and it's time for the curls and the scoop. And we start off with a hug. Come on. How you guys doing today? My wig stylist, Danielle, shout her out. She said, "Patty, you have to wet the end." She said, "Don't wet the whole thing, the unit." She said, "But you gotta wet the hair to make it go down." I said, "But it's humid in the morning when I leave out, and it's just like this human hair. I got to get used to doing human hair." It's time for the curls and the scoop. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're gonna know. This situation with John Amos and them kids is a whole mess. John Amos, the famed actor, is 83 years old. Best known as the Dad James on Good Times, Kunta Kinte, and Root, just an acclaimed actor. A few weeks ago, his daughter went public with a GoFundMe for her dad, who was in a hospital. That part was true. He had fluid throughout his body. A lot of people question why the daughter had to set up a GoFundMe, and she said she needed to protect her father. And she mentioned the brother. Now, a lot of people were like, where is the son that was always with John Amos? Casey is arrested. That's his name. Casey got arrested for making terroristic threats. The dad did not want to leave the hospital. He probably was afraid to go in their care. Elder abuse is real. Now they're thinking that the son, Casey, conspired with his dad to say, "I don't know why she's doing this, I'm okay." And that something must be fishy going on for the daughter to make these statements. Now, at this point, there's the daughter, there's the son, and there's God, because you don't know who to believe. You believe God. It's really a shame that this actor has to go through this. But you know, elder abuse, it doesn't just happen to famous people. It happens to people every single day. People who look for money opportunities. They look and see how much money that they're getting, because they know once that person goes, the money stops. You got scam artists every day. And it's sickening to see what's happening in this infighting with the children, because you don't know who to believe. But the son got arrested for making terroristic threats. I've been giving that son the side eye, because when all this was happening, I said, where he at? NeNe Leakes. Her eldest son, Bryson, got arrested for possession of fentanyl. That's a felony. When Bryson got arrested, he didn't give the correct name. He gave the name of his younger brother, the one that was sick. I know NeNe is trying to get a job. Hollywood's on strike. Ain't no jobs there. And they won't let her go back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But the home situation here is crazy, because this kid is in trouble. They're cracking down on when they find the fentanyl. Fentanyl is out here killing people. They're lacing it, I'm telling you, in the weed and the pills. And we hear about it all the time. They're not playing with the fentanyl. NeNe Leakes' son is in trouble. That's a felony right there. Possession of fentanyl to sell. Kevin Hart, he's got a lot of great things on Peacock. First off, a lot of you have said, oh, I see him and Mike Epps have reconciled, because Kevin Hart is producing BET's new Comic View, and he made Mike Epps the host. The feud a few years ago was dumb. Now, you'll probably say, Patty, you love Kevin Hart. I do. He like family to me. He is one of the nicest people that you can meet in this business, and genuine. He really is. And Dave Chappelle said it. Said, how can people hate this man? He's got so much positive and good vibe energy. And a lot of it comes from jealousy. And it's like, Mike Epps, you keep a job. Be quiet. Don't do that. You want to talk bad about him. And don't block your blessing. being mean and negative and hateful. Now they reconciled, and Mike Epps up here grinning. Yeah, because he gave you another job on BET. But a lot of times when people try to attack your character, they're jealous. They're jealous. Your whole being could just upset their soul. But like Beyonce, my favorite song is Break My Soul. I love that song. Can't let nobody break your soul. And you can't let people's jealousy get in the way. Let's get back to Kevin Hart and what he's got going on. His reality check is his latest concert. It's streaming on the Peacock Network. He's bringing back season 3 of Heart to Heart. It's a very good talk show. It's Kevin. They'll be sitting there with a glass of wine and a guest. This season includes Dr. Dre, The Rock, Will Ferrell, Issa Rae, Will Smith, Sofia Vergara. We're going to talk about her in a second. But he's got a brand new season of Heart to Heart, and it's really, really good. Sofia Vergara, you see her on America's Got Talent. Longtime star of Modern Family. She's divorcing her husband, and they seem to be so in love. Joe Manganiello. I'm only saying his name once because y'all know I be messing up people's names. They're divorcing. Apparently, he stopped drinking. You know, they say that when a person stops drinking, they have a much clearer mind. She's still drinking and partying. They said that he wants this divorce over quickly so he could find somebody new to love. He wants it over quickly because he's not fighting over the money. When he married her, he had to sign, because she made more money, he had to sign an ironclad prenup. And now he's saying he don't even care about the money. He wants to be out. If you love barbecue like I do, you'll be real excited about the Kings of Barbecue. It's Anthony Anderson and Cedric the Entertainer. This is their A&E show that's going to debut on August the 12th. They're going to talk to the barbecue chefs, the pit masters, and everyday people who are good on the grill. Now, there are rules to being on the grill. The person who thinks they can cook but they can't and they're burning up your stuff, get away from the grill. The person who's drinking, particularly if it's all clear and it looks like water, and it's not water, it's corn liquor, and they're on your grill, and it could be very dark outside and they're still grilling, get them off the grill. The people who can be on the grill are the people who know exactly what they're doing and fixing up great, not only meats, but vegetables, and they know what they're doing. This show, Kings of Barbecue, I cannot wait. Saturday, August the 12th. Well, yesterday, me and Toya were talking about concert etiquette, because these people don't know how to act. Rocker Bryan Adams, somebody walked on his stage and grabbed the mic while he was singing Summer 69. Where is the security that people are allowed to come on stage? We were talking about what happened with Miranda Lambert, and people got very upset because she stopped the show. She said, oh, y'all want to take pictures? I'm going to stop the show. And what I did not get, they were calling her a Karen. That was not a Karen moment, because that was all white people involved in this. That was not a Karen moment. Miranda, it's insulting if you're sitting in the front and y'all just want to take pictures and act like the concert's not going on. A lot of people don't know how to just sit down and enjoy the concert. And I couldn't understand why she was mad. So Whoopi said the same thing. And when they didn't agree with her, she walked off the set on The View. I was cracking up. I just think some people don't know. They don't know how to act. You don't run on stage. You don't throw things. And for heaven's sakes, if you're sitting in the front, take selfies out in that lobby. It can be disrespectful because people now will spend more time not enjoying that show, but taking pictures and recording and just not paying attention. But concert etiquette, it's a must. Beyonce, the Renaissance tour, ain't nobody running up stage on her. You may think you can get near her, but you won't. Beyonce recently revealed why she didn't do any videos for the Renaissance album. And she went back to a conversation she had with Prince. She had performed with Prince years ago at the Grammys, and she wanted a taping of it. And he says, let it linger in your mind, that imagery and everything that you went through. Let it live here. Because I don't think we're going to see any, from what we see on the internet, any maybe footing of this Renaissance tour, because she wants the people who come to the show, and it's touring in the U.S., she wants the experience to live within them. This is what Prince told her. Just let it linger in. Well, nowadays, I feel like I've seen the whole show via Instagram because people are filming, but she said that's some advice that Prince gave her. She does have a new perfume coming out just in time for the holiday. It's not too expensive, but it's not cheap. Coming in at $160. Beyonce's new perfume. We have a Wendy Williams update, and this one is interesting, and I really want to know what you guys think. A judge has ruled that Wendy has no money. She's in rehab. Her ex is trying to get her money. He's fighting it. He is fighting it. He's going to owe his lawyers a ton of money. He's fighting it. He wants money. But the judge is like, well, there's no money over here, so please go away. Do you think the judge is lying? I do, to protect her money. I think that Wells Fargo stepped in to protect her money because that ex-husband would have no problem leaving her dry while she's in rehab and taking all of her money. You see, he's in dire straits. He needs a hip replacement. He lost his home. The side chick and the baby, then they're gone because the money is gone. And she never loved you, Kevin. A lot of people don't realize that, that you thought it was love. No, they were there for the perks and the gifts. It's karma. It's karma. And karma is real. I think that judge is holding on to that money saying you ain't getting none of this money. You can come here with lawyer after lawyer and suit after suit. But this money, you will not get your hands on. The actor strike is going on in Hollywood. This story just tickled me. Tom Cruise, megastar, megastar. He recently went to SAG and AFTRA and said, well, can artists that have films out now, can they just promote their films? You know what they told them? Whoever, they as petty as me. They said no. But why don't you pick up a picket sign and go on the line with your other fellow actors for what they're striking for? He told them he'll think about it. I'm so petty because I would have said the same thing. Don't be asking about other people when you get out there and strike. Get out there and pick up a picket. Pick up one of them signs. Every actor does not make money. You got your 2% that make all the money. But your supporting actors and actresses, they're not making that money that you're making. There's a reason why they're striking. The streaming services, they don't want to do a cut of that money. They don't. And then with artificial intelligence, it's real when people can mimic you and say that you will be replaced by artificial intelligence. It's a big deal. And unfortunately, I think this strike is going to last a minute, and the major networks are already making plans what they're going to do if it keeps going on. But Tom Cruise, he's funny. He's going to say, well, can't they just... No, Tom, they can't. Pick up a picket sign and go and help your fellow actors. I look forward to hearing from you, so leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Tomorrow, I hope to come in and it's nice humid and the hair is not as wild. Subscribe to the channel because it's curls and scoop and giggles and wisdom and big hair that Auntie is still learning how to control. I appreciate you guys so much. We are marching towards the goal. We are marching towards the goal. And I'm so appreciative and I thank you. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture.